Hey everybody, welcome back. I am here with Vandy from Art Match. I'm going to get Vandy to tell us a little bit about herself in a second, but Art Match is also one of our Best My Nest members, and I know that some of you would have come out to the class that we held probably about a month ago now. So this is the same Vandy. So one of the things that I love about Art Match is it promotes, and I'll let you talk about this a bit more, but it's all about promoting local artists and offering an incredible service to clients for people who are interested in purchasing art, but the commitment can be a little bit scary and they don't know how to really bring it and how to make decisions. So this is what you do. So tell us a little bit about, from a basic standpoint, your background and how you got into this and Art Match.
So I what I do is I make local quality art very accessible to people, very easily accessible to people. It just spawned from me being a local artist myself and an interior designer. I just felt like there's a need for this. It's kind of a niche area that I do. What I do is I bring the art to people because I often find people are very hesitant when it comes to original art and they just don't think they can afford it or it's out of their reach, and I just want it to be more accessible and let people know that there is an option between owning gallery original art and going to HomeSense, and this is what I offer.
I love that. So tell us a little bit about the artists that you work with and how you find them.
So most of the artists that I have currently, I have about 35 on the website and over almost up to 500 paintings. So really, what it is, it's a web-based gallery that where people can search by size, by color. And
I love those
various
too, by the way. By size and by color is incredible when you're picking something.
Because when
for
you're
a space.
decorating, you know how big your wall is, what size you need, and you kind of know what colors you want to use. And I'm also trying to market to designers as well to make it easier for them to choose and have that option. So the artists you asked about, yes, so they're all local. I have some from Canmore, Banff. Majority of them are Calgary, in the Calgary area. And the nice thing about it is they're all local. So I basically pick up the art from them when I have a client interested and then bring the art to their site, and they can actually try it out in their own wall. And the services that I provide are where I do digital photos of the walls that people are looking at art for, and then kind of superimpose various options on those walls to scale before I deliver the art. So that just kind of saves me from running around a little bit. But also we talk about their likes and dislikes and what triggers their emotions when they pick art. Art is a very personal thing, as we all know.
Of course. Well, and one of the things when you and I were speaking earlier, it can be very, in terms of original art, obviously just for anybody learning about art, original art means that it is one piece. Yep. Somebody actually made it. It's not mass produced.
No.
And one of the things that can be a little bit intimidating for people is, one, you think I'm going to have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, not because there aren't pieces that are within that price range, but it actually, that can be a little bit intimidating. Also going into a gallery and looking at something behind glass or hanging on a wall and saying, I don't really know how that's going to look in my house, but once you buy it, from my understanding, you cannot bring it back. Yep. So that can be a little bit intimidating. So one of the things that obviously you do with buyers is somebody will contact you and say, I have a space in my house that I'm looking to fill. I would like it to be by a local artist. And you will go and pick out a bunch of different pieces, bring them to that person's house, and actually let them try out the art on their walls to decide what they think would be the best fit.
That's exactly it. And you know, what the niche service here is that you know, people are, as you say, intimidated by price ranges. And yes, they are all one-of-a-kind pieces. You won't find another one anywhere else. There's no prints. These artists all work with a passion for what they do. And that's why I offer such a variety. And again, I forgot to mention that a lot of the money goes back directly to the artist because I'm cutting down on the commission that normally a gallery would charge because it's not a physical space, it's a web-based gallery. So there's less commission, so the prices are more affordable, and more of the money goes directly back to the artist.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, so, and then the selection process, again, being a designer, I can come to your home and kind of look at your surroundings and see, hey, you know what, I think this style would work really well. and maybe this size would be good. And often people are really intimidated when I did the workshop to go big with art and to go bold with the colors. And it really is, puts a stamp in your room and adds personality, which is the nice thing about original art.
One of the reasons I wanted to bring Vandy onto this meeting is because at the Best My Nest class, it was focused just towards interior design and art and whatnot. But one of the things that came up from some of the realtors that were there is that in terms of gifting or a closing gift or just any sort of gifting, not even a closing gift for clients, that this could be a really unique way to support the local community and put something very memorable and conversational in a client's home. So talk to me a little bit about that. One, in terms of purchasing a piece of art as, some sort of a gift, and the other one, purchasing your services as a unique way to say, now that you have your home, let me bring someone in who can potentially make that a little bit brighter and happier of a space for you. And price points as well, because it's a lot more affordable than...
Yes, so price points begin at around $200 and they go up to $3,500 or even higher, depending on the size that you're looking for, of course. Artists work on ratios and sizes, and that obviously affects the material and the pricing. But generally speaking, yes, my target market is people who renovate or have recently moved. And because that's really when they want to freshen up their space and make it their space.
Of course.
So that's why I'm kind of looking at people like you and realtors who have interactions with clients that are looking for something to enhance their space a little bit more and make it theirs. And so as far as gifting goes, yes, there is that range of pricing, and there is, if you find that it's too personal and you don't want to get involved in selecting the art, I offer my services. So I offer packages, $200 for one wall, $350 for two, and $500 flat fee for the whole house if people want to have some advice on just looking at everything. And then I offer that service of the digital photos on their walls, bringing as many options back and forth. It's unlimited, where they can try as many pieces as they want.
So just kind of an example story of someone you're working with right now. You were mentioning you're working with somebody in Bearspaw, and what are they doing with you in their home?
Okay, so this couple was ready to invest in original art. They've owned many pieces of art throughout their lives, and they now have retired and are ready to own something original. And they basically just searched local art and found me, and so we've got their living room and their entry wall that we're looking at right now. And over the weekend they trialed something for their entry, and last week they trialed something for their living room, and they found the perfect piece. They're very, very happy with the living room one. Now the entry piece, they're still looking at more options, so they've looked at the website again and says, hey, can you superimpose this, this, and this on our wall so that we can see how it looks to scale, and maybe look at some other options. And so like I say, my timing is, it's a flat fee, and I can come back and forth as often as I need to. For me, what's most satisfying is seeing that face of the client that's happy, satisfied, and totally like, wow, I love this. This is what I wanted for this wall. So
absolutely,
getting that satisfaction is the most wonderful thing when I see that.
I think that your service is so unique, and obviously this is a specific service for specific clients, but in terms of wowing somebody and really being able to expand the database of people that you can refer to your clients, especially in some of those higher price range homes where people are looking at art, I think that incorporating your services, just like somebody might, an interior designer potentially, would be a great tool in your toolkit. So if anybody is interested, please do go to artmatch.ca.
That's correct.
And you can also contact Vandy on our Best My Nest website as well. There's some information there too. And yeah, go look at some stuff. Like, I think that getting a cute little original piece and gifting that to a client instead of a $250 gift basket, something that's going to be conversational and just pretty in a little place that will remind somebody of you. And again, you're supporting a local Calgary artist, which is we're all so passionate about. So,
and I just want to mention also that for the holidays, I'm offering a 10% off discount for any of the original pieces. So it might be a bit of an incentive for anybody to do that.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, guys, we'll wrap up with our meeting there, and we will see you next week. Ninjas, have a great installation, and that's it. See you guys.